Alright, hello everyone, and welcome in. As you might have, uh, there bitch. Alright, anyway, I don't know why tabs keep muting themselves, but anyway, today, I wanted to return to the older days. I put together a mod pack. My controller fucking disconnected. A mod pack that is basically the legacy version of Minecraft, but in modern versions. So I'm gonna play that and see what happens. So let me come over to the game and unhide a few things. Uh, and my controller doesn't fucking. Oh, there we go. Alright. One moment. Disconnected. It's not connected. You can't. It's not disconnected. You can't. But let me open a few things up on my phone as well. My mic was muted. I'm gonna check for the other cable. One moment. I'm sorry for this cough. This better fucking work now. I didn't do anything, but just change where the controller is plugged in. So this is Minecraft version 1.1e. .1. So let me create a new world. Fucking hell, okay. Game of Survivor, normal, and the thingy option. I think I have to use that. Oh, just why not? I think I do have to change some things here, such as let's see, where is it? There's phantom spawning, pressure patrols, warden, all of the newer stuff. And what is the oldest version? Early release 117. I think the Xbox 360 version which I had was this. Like, not the 1.6. I know for a fact that jungle biomes were not a thing. You had spruce, but it only gave or maybe there were spruce planks. But I know that there are only a few biomes. But I'm gonna leave it on classic. Beta Xbox Legacy. Yep, that is what I needed. Import new, done. Great work. So this is the Xbox 360 version apparently. Though the menu panorama here is noticeably different. That is from the latest what you call it, latest tutorial, which is the last update the 360 and the PlayStation 3 received. Before I made the console additions into Bedrock. This was another tutorial. Where do I prefer the other ones? And there's one thing I do want to show. Because for this, just so you guys know how committed to the beta I am. This skin I am using right now is one of my very first Minecraft skins. Made over 10 years ago. And there's my bonus chest. It's like I made this skin back in the Xbox 360 days, and I remember trying to figure out how to add the custom skins I made on a fucking phone onto Xbox 360, which was obviously not possible. But I tried anyways. One thing you didn't notice probably is that these are not old blocks either. These are very new. That is something to do with the mod because it does not get rid of the newer biomes. Sadly. It can bring back the other mechanics and whatnot, but it cannot get rid of things already in the game. But it can make it so they don't really spawn. So this word should only contain stuff from the versions that were available back then. I am not entirely sure. I do think the swimming is... Yep, it is still the same. That's fine. This is also not how swimming worked. Maybe in 1.13 it was, but nowadays it's not. You need to kill a ship. They did manage to bring back the odd combat. So I can spam click, pretty much. These also didn't exist, so I'm gonna try to I am gonna try to use stuff that was available back in the day. I kinda remember, not a lot. Like, it is a decent memory at this point. I don't know why they didn't manage to get rid of the offhand. It's not difficult. Also, I don't have zero. There's a anyway. The buttons also changed, I think. So maybe I can control settings. Oh, I disconnected it. Nice on. On the Xbox 360 version, I don't know how the button layout was fully. I do have to get used to it again, which is a bit weird, but oh well. Also, like, what? Okay, that's certainly something that shouldn't be here. Oh, it's a fucking lush cave, that's why. Alright, that explains a lot. Oh, copper, that also shouldn't be here. So again, the mod is not perfect, it is far from it. But it is pretty well made, and hopefully in the future versions they are able to fully bring back the legacy versions. I think that would be fun. I am kind of aimless at the moment, but I kind of want to make things as close to my old house as I can. I never really beat the dragon on the 360 version, though I was close to it. I remember it. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's a ruin portal. Why are you here? What is... You have food. These didn't exist back then, so I'm not gonna take those. So again, the newer structures sadly do generate, which for some might ruin the immersion. I personally don't really care, because everything else works fine. Though I do have to say that this generation is nothing like what I remember. At least not this part. I do know that desert villagers were a thing, but I also know that villagers weren't really useful. Okay, like what is this? Like villagers basically just stood around and did nothing all day. That's what I remember them doing. Just sitting around all day, walking around. Because they weren't fully implemented at the time. And in case you guys didn't really notice, this mod adds controller support by default. So I could be playing on a keyboard and mouse, but I am on a keyboard. But I am on a controller. I don't know how odd this controller is, but it is quite odd. I I do remember it having a slight stick drift because I kind of dropped it quite a lot. But somehow it still works. Though it requires a very specific USB, micro USB cable and angling. But I'll take it. I do think I found where I'm gonna be staying for the rest of this playthrough. Once again, I don't want to use modern tools. I only want to I want to try and stay to the original as I can. Maybe even play hardcore once I beat it and see how much I can do. I think this is a good spawn. I don't like those melons up there, which that usually indicates there's a jungle. The sun is setting. And let's see what's over the hill. Water. Alright. Let's survive the first day. I have a feeling that cave biomes are still a thing. Which is confirmed by the fact that I saw a lush cave. I mean, the Xbox 360 version on the disc was very bare bones. I remember that. But it had its charm. Now, is it better than the modern day Minecraft? Probably not. Does it feel better to play? Yeah, absolutely. But people are blinded by nostalgia when they play. And what I do not understand either is why they pretend that the newer versions are forced to play on, forced to, like you're forced to upgrade every version. You are not. You can stay on the other versions. I personally haven't been past 1.21.5 or something like that. I do wish they stayed with the major updates, like fewer updates, but they were like bigger, rather than the ones we have right now. Am I gonna go send that to the devs over it? No, absolutely not. Like Minecraft players are a weird bunch. You're either enjoying the you're either enjoyed the game or you fucking don't. Am I defending a multi-million-dollar company? No. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to use common sense. Question, do I remember my very first Minecraft house? I think I do, but it was very fucking ugly. And also it was on the Pocket Edition. And I am on the 360 version. But not right now, I'm in Java 1.20.1. But you get the memo. What I do want now is to clear out a general area. Over here could be farms, so my house can come over here. I want to set up a nice cozy ranch rather than one house that's compact. I want to be spread out. There are a lot of memories from those days. Am I gonna start nostalgia baiting on TikTok? I will be doing that later, yes. POV, it's 2013 and you come home from a long day of school. Some shit like that. Alright, I remember this not being a thing, so... Yeah, hold on. Before anyone questions why I, goddammit, why I made the bed red, because that is the only color we had back in the day. And also, it didn't really matter what color of wool you are using. Like the wool color could have been 3 different types, and it would still have gotten you regular red. Which, by the way, back in the day was called bed. The Modino. And I do not remember this flower being in the old versions. Yeah, I think this one didn't. Maybe it did. I think we had like 3 color flowers or 2. Like I know these guys were there, and also the red ones, which were called rose, I think. Those are I am absolutely sure of, because I have been in the game since forever now. Yeah, I will let it stay there. I think I can change skin. Yeah, I can. Okay, this is gonna be big ass house, but big dick energy. So I have to do it. Also, I remember the village path still being gravel. So that was an old ass village, if you ask me. the enchanting also didn't require lapis, but it did take away all your levels. Like an enchant could cost like 54, 53, or something like that levels for one item. But it was way more rewarding. Because enchants were low-key better. I also remember using birch planks. So there were like 2-3 type of planks. I'm very uncertain about spruce. I remember that it did exist, but I don't know if it gave spruce planks or it still gave oak. That's what I'm trying to remember while I build this. Yeah, were spruce planks a thing yet? But I don't think they were. It's like there was only 3 type of log: the spruce, the oak, and the birch. The birch gave its own planks. And I think oak planks are called wooden planks. I am very old. So that's actually quite sad. When I finish this, I guess I can. Oh my god, come here. Oh yeah, diamond. No diamond. Yes. Because mobs don't really spawn, and I do get hungry. So I'm gonna start building my my thingamajig. This is also not what the crafting used to look like. I'm just like letting you guys know that. I also cooked. There wasn't salmon. It was just cooked fish. Once again, I don't know how I remember these, but. And again, the old versions were very bare bones. Like, I think they just added the Ender Dragon. And you still have to bear the clay creeper face to respawn it. That was lovely. Actually, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm like a schizophrenic old man yapping about the 50s. type shit. Back in my days, we had it hard. You people have it easy. Could you believe it? We had to remember recipes. We didn't have a recipe. Actually, we fucking did. The exact recipe version had better recipe book. Maybe to reduce, like to go back to this 360 days, I might just get rid of my render distance. I think you had like 8 was different, and you had to enjoy it. And how long is this? 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. So this should be a square. Yeah, the door comes here, and the back door comes over here. I am a bit more used to controllers than I should. You can't. So what I was saying is that I did a few test plays with a controller to get used to the feeling of it. It's nothing major. I just created a few test words and flew around. I can show those words, later on, I guess. There is nothing. There are 2 test words. One is like for survival, and the other was creative. I know what I'm gonna do with that. I need 1 flint. That's clay. I don't need that. I need flint. The water used to be way scarier back in the day. Like, if you started drowning, oh, Anyway, so when you started drowning, the damage would hold you down, like slowly drag you down, and you couldn't escape. And getting your stuff from underwater was also a challenge itself. Because if you start drowning, it was fucking over again. I still remember playing split screen a lot. And one thing that many might remember is if you were to place down a sign, the other couldn't move because it would bring up a keyboard. And uh, unless you broke the sign or left the UI, you are stuck. And I remember doing this to my sister when she was trying to fight creepers. I think we all know what happened after that, or how it ended. So I want my storage to be around here. I think I have more than wood for this, so I'm gonna go with some stone. I need two more, or maybe one. Yeah, two more pieces of iron. So I can craft a bucket. If I light this on fire, how many trees nearby will go down in flames? Looks like only the ones that I don't need. Alright. We'll harvest more wood of this. And then I will try to separate it. This might catch on fire, so I'm gonna have to do that. And this will catch on fire, and which will catch this tree on fire. Am I lazy? Yes. Do I care? No. These trees are made by the devil. So if I break this, and light it on fire, I should be fine. We're about to see. I need to light up there in the heart of it, so it can spread out slightly better. I remember what the fire spread was also made by the devil. So this tree. Oh wait, I fucking kidding me. A nice one. I know what I was going for. Yeah, I am gonna walk back and forth a bit because I am a bit lost. Can I, like, by chance go to sleep? No. This is divine intervention. I also don't know if I'm gonna keep this skin on for this playthrough specifically. I might, but there's also a chance that I'm gonna change back to the regular one. But like, show you guys how committed I was to this. I had to revive an old phone for that, and I actually do mean revive, not just get it and put it in the charger. I had to take it apart and do some wizardry on the motherboard, which I almost fucked up, by the way. I'm pretty sure Jungle was supposed to be here, as weren't king. Or at least I didn't spawn this often. I really hate the rain in Minecraft. in this version, just loud and obnoxious. Wait, actually, I don't think I should do this. Alright, so I would like to fucking sleep to get rid of the fucking rain. And also so I can burn down the forest. Oh yeah, I was gonna get dirt. So the path is gonna be like this. I should do this. And then I can think about the rest later. So my path is these two. Yep. This didn't exist back then, but oh well. Since I'm here, I'm gonna start work on the floor. I need another one of these. Finally, and sleep. And there we go. Now time for this to burn again. Is that gonna be enough? I'm not sure. That should be fine. Mining away. I don't know. The kid who sang it probably has kids on his own. Something like that. I think I'm gonna change back to my other skin after this stream. Cause like this is only for a bit. by next time I might have a better skin. But I did some remodeling, which I have yet to finish. Like, I yet to make it final. It just at the moment is just there. But it's gone. Thank you. It's like at the moment the like rebranded version is just there. That's thing on my computer. I think at first I'm gonna try to make it, 3D model. It's like I have a general idea of what is what. Instead of trying to straight up draw it. Question is, do I have enough wood for this? Probably, right? Yeah, yeah, I think I do have either just enough or a bit more. But there's also a chance that just not enough. Which is fine, I can go chop a few more trees. But I think this is more than enough. Right? Yeah, just enough. All right. Think I remember there wasn't birch doors. So and also it only gave one. Also, I never built something like this before. I'm just pointing that out. I think that's enough, right? No, it's one more. Yeah. 24 should be enough. My question is, where the fuck are the animals at? Did they just decide to fuck off all of the sudden? Alright. Oh yeah, my chair is squeaky because I'm on the carpet. I don't know why, but physics. Physics doing their things. Oh, there's nothing here but mud water. Oh well. I haven't been to the caves yet. So I kind of wonder what they are like. I assume it's the odd cave generation. I'm gonna check though. Right there, I fixed the carpet. It was annoying me because my chair was wobbly. It's getting night. I think I have dynamic lights on. Maybe maybe not actually. Oh no, I don't. Oh, so I disable it. Alright. But fine, I'm here. Might as well, right? This reminds me of a horror mod called the Flywheel of Terror. It's very similar to that. I mean, not the Minecraft look, but more of the fact that there's fucking nothing around. So instead of doing anything today, I'm gonna go back and find something. Because I will start starving tonight. There are some pigs. I think pork chops were a thing. So I'm gonna be taking your food. The carrots were a thing, but carrot on sticks. Carrot on a stick wasn't. Maybe it was. Wait, no, actually, maybe potatoes were a thing. And that confirms my theory earlier that this was meant to be a jungle. That also explains why there's uh, so much fern there. And also the melons. Like, I'm pretty sure back then the only way to get melons were from mine shafts. Okay, that's a lava pool. It's like mine shafts were your only hope to get melon seeds, which you then had to convert into uh, grow and convert into melons. They were pretty much useless. I'm looking for some iron, but I don't see any. Only copper. And also coal, which I'm gonna take while I'm here. God damn it. It's something I need to get used to. Why do I remember crouching being B? And why aren't there any iron in this cave? Are you kidding me? Oh. Another key. Just a shipwreck. That also wasn't a thing back then. Obviously, they came out in 2013. But while it's there, I'm gonna see if it has any words for me. We sure does. Hold on. I had to use my mouse there. Because there. Alright, let's see. I'm breaking one, depth protection, depth strider 2. Okay, potatoes. Those are actually nice. I will take those. This is gonna be my farming supply for the rest of this series. Right. I don't think F3. Oh, I can get past this. Or did they add back the? Oh, they added back the borders. It looks like it. Oh, they did. So that's why there is nothing but water. Oh, that explains a lot. And also, I kind of fucked up the map. Wonder where. Yeah, I wonder where the treasure is, Jet. Oh, that's actually good. I think this is actually faster than both. Oh yeah, it sure is. And I think I live around here as well. I could live over there. Okay, so that's good. Because I was gonna say that back in my day we uh didn't have infinite words. We had like 500 by 500, I think was the default. And it was somewhat visible or border too. Though the beaches did not look like this. And I think my house is right around here actually. Alright, New Melons. Yeah, my house is over the hill. Oh, here. Here's somebody. Can I sleep before I get beaten by that dude? I sure can. Okay, they are still broken. Oh yeah, it's the modern version. They of course they're gonna be broken. Yuck. Alright, so I need. I'm gonna make a farm. Really quick. I think here is gonna be a good place for it. For my potatoes. Potato. Pretty much the same. Yeah. It smells quite fast. Oh well. Right, 4, 5, 6, 8. I think this is a fine size. And these big trees are fucking annoying. And let me check how long have I been going for. An hour and a half. That's actually pretty impressive. Time flies, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of that tree over there, by the way. That floating one. Probably gonna burn it in a moment. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna burn it. Need to get through the trees around it. Yeah, I guess these can go as well. While I'm at it, I probably have more than enough oak wood for the longest time, but you never know. Alright, so build my house. This should be more than enough. So I have one for a bed. I need a glass. That should be more than enough. Alright, where do I want the windows? First, let me build a tree on the corners. Right, so a window comes maybe comes here, and I'm gonna give it a fancy window frame. One can come over here. looking out at the mountain. So, tree from here and yeah, that's gonna be good enough. I'm not trying to make this look absolutely beautiful, by the way. Because, like, there's no need. And that has nothing to look at, so I'm gonna put the other window uh, maybe here. So I'm gonna count to 4. And I can put it there. So that would make this spot look ugly. So maybe not one here. There's also nothing much to look out at. Or maybe I can do this. There we go. The odd glass texture looks ugly as shit. And now I have to move my bed. To where exactly? I don't want to put it up under a window, but also not near a door. I guess I will have to think about it. Or maybe put it on a second floor. Since I'm swag like that, I can have one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. For now, I'm gonna sleep here. And the stairs can come over here. As this wall is gonna be empty anyway. So far, so good, I think. So let me craft some stairs. This should be good for the time being. So stairs. I don't start here, I guess. And I can move the chest over there. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move the chest over here, and then I guess over here is gonna be some form of crafting station, maybe. Not crafting station. The furnaces. Not just furnaces, but other stations as well later on. Could you tell that I have no fucking idea what I'm doing? Because I sure can. But now the problem is that it looks, it focuses way too much over there. So I'm gonna move back the chest over here, and then the furnaces can go under the stairs. Because now this wall has purpose again. Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna do this on keyboard and mouse. There we go. So now I can craft a few furnaces and move them here, because then they would have purpose. But first, I need to secure the top floor. I could have made it so it goes on above actually. But nah, it's fine. POV, it's 2012. Playing the best version of Minecraft, where you had nothing to fucking do. I fucking hate those type of TikToks because you're so obviously not giving a shit about the version itself. You just want the fucking views. Like, Superware's video, he just talk shit about the newer Minecraft without raising actual good points. Because you can raise good points against both older and newer versions without hating the other. Like, it's not fucking illegal. And certainly no one would give a shit if you say that you like one version over the other. I personally don't. Like, the fuck do I care? Is it my problem? No. Do I have more wood? No, I don't. Well, before I go get more, I'm gonna make a path to the mountains. I think I can vomit a few torches down for the time being and worry about making the path look pretty later on. I think that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And this area is quite well lit up, so I'm not really worried about that. Actually, I have an idea. This is not my idea, by the way. Just letting you guys know that. I actually kind of forgot what my idea was already. But I might, because this house has a easily expandable layout. I could technically. So like my plan is that this house is easily expandable. So what I might do is instead of building an extra roof, I'm gonna build a easy slab roof that I can easily remove and build upon this. So I don't think I will be using it a lot, but still. So there isn't a lot of blocks in this version, so I wouldn't have a reason to. In the newer versions, I hog up all the items, so I pretty much have to expand on my storage all the time. But in this, I might not have to. However, I do still want to take that approach in case I do. So why isn't this decayed? Is there like a lock somewhere that I must see? Sure isn't. Decay faster. Ouch. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the windows, obviously, and also get a birch tree. There's one nearby which doesn't. There's one up there. Yeah, good enough for me. And I want the pressure plate. I don't think. Yeah, there weren't a thing in the old version. There was only oak pressure plates, so I'm gonna craft those. I am very committed to the bit. Right, so the window will come here, maybe. So count three. That's a big window. So it's gonna be fine. And one can come over here on the opposite side, because the view from here is better. Now, would I have built something like this back on the 360 version? Probably fucking not. Am I gonna build something on this version? Absolutely. And if I can, I might obtain an untouched version of Minecraft on the 360 edition and boot it up, because I have the memory. Like, it's in my desk. I have the stuff for it. I have the cables and I have everything the 360 needs. I don't really have a controller, but that's something we worry about later. Maybe I have that in my drawer. But one thing I remember I fucked up was updating the disk. And the reason for that is because this Xbox 360 is old as shit. Meaning the Xbox Live is no longer available on it. Which obviously means that updating Minecraft to a version which requires Xbox Live will fuck the CD up. I potentially can maybe look up a tutorial how the fuck do I downgrade a disc version. That would be huge. If I can do that would be really fucking big. I don't have a capture card, so I can't really record on the 360. Maybe I can get an emulator and insert a disc into my PC. I do have a disc reader. I don't know why, because I don't own any disc. Any PC ones at least. But I have it. And if I can import the disc version, I might be able to like get the storage from the Xbox 360, move it onto my PC, because it's only like 20 gigs at max. And like using an emulator or something. I don't know what I'm talking about actually. So what I'm trying to say is that I have an Xbox 360. I have Minecraft purchased on it. It's probably in the attic somewhere, the disc. I am legally allowed to get an unlicensed, like a pirated copy, because I own 2 legal ones. Hell, when I had a PlayStation 3, I even had Minecraft on the PlayStation 3. So I purchased Minecraft like 6 fucking times already. This account I had to buy because Mojang or Microsoft or whatever the fuck locked me out of my previous one. Because suspicious activities on your account, you can suck a dick with that fucking excuse. The thing is that the account that I purchased it on, has no more email access because Google being a piece of shit. And they were like, fuck you, I'm gonna delete your account. And I couldn't do shit about it. Because here's what happened, right? They told me to add a recovery email. I did. I added another email as like my recovery email. It's like in case something happens or whatever the reason was. Then they said that the two emails are being merged. If you don't do anything, the account will be deleted. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I do? And they were like, I don't know. And boom, just deleted my account. Which isn't very nice. If you like ask me. Is it my fault for having an account when I was 16 and they wanted me to be 18 or some shit? Or Google's fault for not being able to provide functioning fucking service? You can take a wild guess. And then they have the audacity to ask for my fucking location for personalized ads. Like the precise location, not even like an approximate, the precise one. Like, yeah, you need to know my exact GPS coordinates to give me ads based off of that. You are not fooling anybody. If you take up 1 block of my house, I'm gonna murder you. Fuck you. I'm just trying to bail. I think I do have enough wood for what I'm trying to do. If not, then that's gonna be unfortunate. But there are mortars over here, so I'm gonna get those if needed. Yeah, actually, think about it. I might make it out of cobblestone because there's just too much wood on this building already. So for what I'm trying to do, I do have enough wood, but probably not enough cobblestone on me. Yeah, that sounds like that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, I do use my mouse for something like that. I might just use it whenever there are things like that. Like more complex crafting and whatnot. One torch. It's certainly not a lot. I am not gonna make an AR jet of this. I'm just letting anyone know that I'm not trying to make an ARG with this. This stream is mostly for me to like have some fun on the other versions of Minecraft. No bullshit ARG about my friend dying IRL or something like that. None of that. Good vibes probably will be missing, given that I am the one streaming. Skill also probably missing because I am the one playing. And also I'm on controller, so I am nerfed twice as much. So far the only complaint I got about this mod is, other than not removing the newer features, which I assume isn't really possible, it also, the word generation isn't quite accurate. This should be another version of the 360. I can confidently say that the 360 did not have a word generation like this. Like there was way more land than water. Also, I don't remember gravel being underground, but I especially remember no one diorite, and those crimes spawning underground. Like the newer texture I can go by because they are kind of prettier. This, however, is just not it. It looks ugly as vomit. Oh, it's just something glowing. Hi there. Of course you see. You are a new zombie, you're a broken as shit. The new zombies are more annoying than the old ones. So once again, their AI is fucking broken or something. But basically, the new zombies will spot you from miles away, especially if you hit another zombie. or get hit by one, then they will know where you are. They know your exact location from like hundreds of blocks away. Like 120 or something like that. Blocks away, they will know where you are. Which obviously is annoying. But when they keep coming and coming, because zombies on low HP can also spawn in backups. When they keep coming, then that is why. And I know for a fact that this wasn't like this forever. Like they changed it in like 1.19 or something like that. But I don't understand why they did it, because the old mobiles, like the mobiles were probably getting outdated. So they probably had to update a few of them. And unfortunately the zombie was no exception for such. It was really like 2 hours, which is usually longer, not my usual stream length. God damn it. For our crafting table. My potatoes are not growing. So off stream I might just grow them and do minor progress. Like things that are would be too boring for stream. But I do want to finish this house. What I need for this roof to be is expandable. So something like this. And I can just hide what's here, so I don't need to, like, I can I'll just fill this in. Like that. And here I can just place some torches. Like place a couple down so mobs won't spawn. Specific to spiders, then place 1. I didn't really need to. I want to do some testing. How fast can I do one lane on keyboard? And what about on controller? Yeah, they are similar speed. Maybe if the roof is too flat, I can add a level or 2. Yeah, I win in one stone. God damn it. I have no idea what the UI level is without using the map. I might just get a fucking verdict mode and like go around replacing all the diorite and andesite underground to stone. Because once again, I remember these not existing, and even nowadays, their only purpose is so you cannot mine fucking stone in a straight line. Look, it's gonna have either andesite or diorite or whatever granite soon. I can go a stack of blocks, like six blocks in one direction, without it having just everywhere. And over here is gonna be the fucking water, isn't it? Okay, there isn't anything to say. Alright, good. Need stone. Just plain stone. Not fancy ass granite. Which, by the way, is fucking ugly. That's new. Yep, there it is. the end site. The caves look like the old ones, which is good, I guess. Yo, I'm not gonna play that card. As much as I like the old caves, they had to fucking go. They had no reason to exist. Oh, that's water. Alright. I'm gonna finish the slab roof and then I'm gonna stop streaming. But I'm not gonna stop playing because I have to like grow some potatoes and whatnot. Like I'm gonna just AFK next to the potatoes while I do other stuff. Look at this ugly shit. Like I see why granite exists nowadays because we don't have a lot of red stair blocks, and granite is pretty much the only rare thing we got. And the newer granite blocks do look more presentable, but this old one looks garbage. Just pixel vomit. And I kinda understand why, because the devs made the textures. Like nowadays the textures are made by artists who obviously have more clue of what they are doing than the devs. And I can appreciate them leaving the textures in for people who want to use them. Because if they remove them and replace all the textures, you would never hear the end of it. I just know that for a fact. Even almost 10 years after the texture change, people would be still whining about the textures. Where are my old textures, which look more beautiful than the new ones? They have charm. They are iconic. I give you that. And most of them were fine. Like the old stone and the others. But old netherrack. Ay ay ay. They just didn't know. And the fun thing is that even the people who like defend your textures, like the one who like don't want to kill you because you like the newer ones, agree that the netherrack is just ugly. Which I guess once again makes sense because it was meant to like represent hell or something. Still, I am never taking the textures back. The only reason I'm using them is because legacy Minecraft and shit. I were to playing on newer versions, I would just use the default textures. As one does. The game did prompt me if do I want to use the default textures or the old ones, and I did specifically choose the old one. Mainly because that's the only thing we had. Like, okay, there were the collab textures, but those are in the newer versions. The other ones had nothing. Uh, I'm stupid, as per usual. Do I have sticks on me? No, I don't. I need to get two. Ah, I don't have sticks at all. Alright then. I'm gonna finish this bed with keyboard and mouse and then I'm gonna end. Once again, it is quite late. Even by my turn, it's like uh 3 a.m. in the morning. So let's do this. Moving with keyboard and mouse actually feels a lot smoother. It should be enough for this. Yeah, I think I'm good. The one of the potatoes grows. I'm gonna harvest that in a second. Oh, there we go. Now I can get rid of this. All right. come back here. Where do you think you're going? Wait, fuck you. Alright, so where was I? Oh, I need to crack my back. Oh, there we go. So, I think that's gonna be it for today. These don't look grown. Yeah, they still have a stage to go, right? No, they are grown. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna be farming some potatoes and do some finishing touches on this because the roof looks a bit ugly. So let me head over to this. So I'm gonna be I got the control disconnected. Alright, fuck off. So I'm gonna be back soon. I don't know how soon, but in a few days possibly. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, as per usual. So see you guys in the next one.